Today is October 1st, and as it gets cooler outside, I'm thankful to be alive. But I don't like cold weather. I don't like cool weather, y'all. If I could have it my way, I would live in South Florida. I would live in Miami because I love the warm weather. I don't like too much changes in seasons. My body doesn't like it. My allergies try to flare up. Everything gets all stuffy for no apparent reason. You have to wear a whole bunch of clothes, and you can't stand outside and talk for more than a couple minutes before it's time to run inside, or it's time to run towards some heat, or have to drink hot drinks, all that kind of stuff. But the fact of the matter is that seasons are a part of life. And in the same way I'm talking about climate, there's seasons in our life that we have to be prepared for. And there's seasons in life sometimes that it'll shift so fast. You know how sometimes with this global warming thing, it'll be hot one day and cold another day. You have to be prepared at all times for whatever seasons that may happen. Sometimes the seasons, they run together. Just like now, it's October 1st. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it feels like summer. It's in the 90s this week. It's supposed to be cooling down, which I believe next week it will be. But in the same way, I didn't put away my summer clothes because now I can still use them. Now for next week, I have my winter clothes, I have my fall clothes, and I have some spring clothes just in case. I'm prepared for all seasons. How are we preparing for the seasons in our life right now? There's a part of us that feels as though, okay, I know exactly how my life is going to go. But there's times where God wants to use your life as an example for others, and in that way, sometimes it's not going to go your way. Sometimes you can't see what God is doing. He's doing so many things, and He's not always letting us know, or we're not always privy to what He's doing because we have our own plan in our mind. We have the way that we're looking at things, and the way that we look at things is not the way He looks at things. His thoughts are not our thoughts. Our ways are not His ways. They're higher than our ways. They're higher than our thoughts. So that explains the disparity of how He looks at things and how we look at things. So we have to prepare for whatever may come our way. We have to be ready for whatever may come our way. We have to be open for whatever may come our way. The same way that we're open to, sometimes I may pack an umbrella, sometimes I may pack a jacket, sometimes I may not have a jacket. We have to be prepared to be adaptable to change. There's someone that says something really wise. They said that the only thing that's constant is change. That's not, I can't think of a truer statement than that. There is so much change that's going on in our lives, and because we may not have anticipated it, that's what causes for us to be disappointed or frustrated. And in our frustrations, we're missing exactly where God is trying to steer us. We're looking for a door to look a specific way, but that door may look like an exit if we're not paying attention to how we're preparing for the seasons. We have so many gifts and talents, so many special abilities, so many things that we can pour out into the environment, into the people around us. But we can't do that if we're being distracted by, hey, you know what? It's October 1st. Where's my jacket? Where's my hot cocoa with my pumpkin spice creamers in it? You know, I'm looking for a specific particular season because of the date. But just because it's the date doesn't mean that that particular season is in play. So the only way that we're going to be able to be anchored and know exactly where we're going is being connected to God. He is the number one relationship in our life, and He wants to have that relationship with you right now. He wants to have that relationship with you. Do you want to have that relationship with Him? Or if you have a relationship with Him, what are we doing to develop it? What are we doing to deepen it? And even in those deep moments where we feel like we're so deep in relationship with Him, sometimes things still will be confusing to us. We're like, man, everything was going good until I lost my job. Or everything was going good until I went to the doctor. Everything was going good until things didn't work out my way. I couldn't imagine myself being in this situation. Has anyone ever felt that way? I know I have. But it's in those moments that we remember the preparation that we've taken. we've developed those skills, we've developed those connections. The people around us are supportive of us. The people around us are there to help us when we feel like we want to just fall or quit the race altogether. We have to continue to be prepared for those seasons, because the seasons change just like that. How quickly will you adapt to those changes?